was over, till the quiet and the echoes became colder. And I never really knew that it was over, till the quiet and the echoes became colder.
What's up, guys? So, yes, I got a new car. And I know a lot of you guys are going to give me a lot of shit for this, but I had to do it. But anyways, it's a pretty cool car. It's fun. And I'll let you guys check it out. So.
I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one.
Yes, I got a Focus ST, and I actually have always really liked these cars since they came out, and they're pretty cool. I mean, just something fun to beat around town in, but let me roll up these windows so we don't get a lot of wind sound. So this is a 2014 Focus ST. I found it online. I actually drove up to Pittsburgh and bought this one. It's only got 8,000 miles and it's like super clean, and that's what I wanted. And so basically when I was looking for another car, the car I was looking for, at first it started off I was looking for a Mazda Speed 3 or an ST, and then after looking at them and then driving the STs are so much nicer on the interior. And the Mazda Speeds, I feel like they're a little bit faster, you know, a little bit. But for the most part, the cars pretty much felt the same, or feel the same to me. Except the ST has a little bit of torque steer to it. But so when I was looking for one, I was looking for a used 2014 with like super low mileage. And that's what I found, and I wanted an ST3, so I wanted the fully loaded leather with navigation and all that good shit. So, and that's what I ended up finding, and this one is completely stock. I bought it at a Ford dealership, so it is Ford certified, because that was one of the other things that I wanted too, because versus buying a new car, you know, factory warranty I think for Ford is 3 year 36,000 and then 5 years 60 bumper or powertrain. So by getting it certified, it's 7 year 100,000 mile warranty with only 8,000 miles. So technically I got a better warranty than what you get on a brand new one, and it's only got 8,000 miles, so I thought win. Anyways, but one of the main reasons why I wanted the ST is because I wanted something that was a fun car that I could daily and drive all the time and not really care too much about. The Shelby is a hard car to drive around every day. You can't drive it in the rain. You can't put a car seat in the back. That was one of the other things. I wanted a four-door car that I could fit a car seat in it. So that's why I got this car. And I got it last Saturday, and I've been driving it around a lot and freaking love this thing. It's freaking awesome. And I was just about to pull out, but there's a camper pulling a smart car with eyebrows. So, all right, come on, traffic. I mean, this is not a fast car by all means. I mean, it's quick and peppy, but it's not fast. I mean, just face it, it's not. I mean, I may be biased in saying that because I'm coming from driving a 900 horsepower GT500, but I mean, it is what it is. It's a Focus ST. So, I mean, I know a lot of you guys are like, why didn't you go with the RS? Because the RS, you're basically paying an extra 20 grand for all-wheel drive and 100 more horsepower. And I can get this used one for like less than half the price. And it's basically the same. I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of shit. It's not basically the same, but it's kind of is. So I got like flies like flying around the freaking car, and it's freaking annoying the shit out of me, because when I was sitting there doing the little photo shoot shit, I was over there by that barn, and I think that's where the flies came from. So I am keeping it in the family, keeping it forward. So I mean, that's I guess one good thing. I know a lot of you guys are gonna rag on me from going from a GT500 to a Focus ST. It just like sounds bad. Just like I traded my GT500 in for a Focus. That doesn't sound cool, does it? Shit. But it is a fun car. I mean, if you guys haven't driven one, I'd suggest like go to a dealership and test drive one. This is the third one that I've actually driven. It was funny because the very first one that I actually drove was at a dealership. I'm not going to say where or anything like that because it's actually still for sale. But when I went and drove it, it felt like shit. I was like, holy crap, this thing is like super slow. I was expecting more because these cars have 252 horsepower, 270 torque. So I was expecting, you know, when I step on it to get like some type of sensation. It was like nothing. My little Fiat 500, it basically felt like my little Fiat 500. So after I test drove that, I was just like, that can't be it. I was thinking maybe I'm just that used to the GT500, but I was like, no, it can't be. So then I went to a new dealership and test drove a 2016 and test drove that, and it was like a whole different car. I was like, okay, there was something definitely wrong with that last one that I test drove. And then when I found this one in Pittsburgh and I drove it, and it felt exactly like the 2016 that I drove. So, and from a 14 to a 16, there's really no difference. I mean, as far as the bumpers and appearance, I mean, there's a slight subtle difference, but not really. Like the interior, everything, the drivability, it all feels the exact same. So I think I made a good decision with going with a used one, because when I rack up a lot of miles on my Fiat. I put 129,000, basically 130,000 miles in, I want to say, since 2011. Dude, I drive a lot. So that's another reason why I would rather grab an older one with super low miles, so then when I do rack up the miles, it'll look normal, I guess, for some sense. But the Shelby only had around 24,000 miles on it. So, and I rarely drove the car. It just sits at home in the garage. I take it out on nice days. I try not to drive it in the rain. The last time I did drive it, it rained. I was at an intersection turning left. My cousin James was with me, and as soon as I made that left turn, I literally spun completely around at a 360, and it's just like, I wasn't even romping on it. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just driving normal, and the damn thing just spun out. And yeah, so was not fun. Well, it was a little bit. So it's like one of those like pucker moments to where like you're like fucking scared at first, but then after it happens, you're like, that was kind of fun. So a lot of you guys are probably gonna ask, am I gonna mod this thing? A little bit. I'm not gonna go like too crazy. As far as performance, I'm gonna pretty much leave it stock because I want to keep it under the warranty. But appearance, I'm gonna, first thing, tint these damn windows, probably put some black wheels on it, and there's a few other slight little appearance things that I want to do to the car. But as far as performance, I think I'm gonna pretty much keep it stock. And yes, I know stock is boring, but I mean, for reliability and a car that I'm gonna daily drive, it's more practical. So, and I've had an STI, I've had an Evo, I've had a bunch of cars, the Shelby, I've modded all these cars, and every car, as soon as I modded them, the reliability issues comes along with that shit, and it's no fun. It sucks. So I leave it stock. I have any issues, take it back to the dealership, and then just having that peace of mind is worth it to me. But as far as just putting some nice wheels on it, tinting the windows, and giving it, you know, a couple little appearance things, make it look good. I think I'll be happy with that for a little while. But let's do a little pull right here. That's second gear, third. See, I'm even getting torque steer in that third gear. I mean, it's not fast. I mean, but it is fun. So, I mean, it'll get you up and around like traffic and shit. If you need to get around somebody, it'll do it. And this thing handles so much better than the GT500. I will say that. Like with the skinny fronts on the Shelby, it's like, it feels like the steering wheel floats, and then going down the highway at like 80 miles an hour, the steering wheel just sits there and just shakes. It was something in the middle of the road I had to go around. But this thing definitely handles a lot better. But that's not saying that you can't like make the Shelby handle better. I'm sure there's like a bunch of shit you can do to it to make it handle a lot better. But this is first, second gear. It's not bad. And with that little turn right there, that would have never happened with the Shelby at full throttle. And going around this turn, this thing is definitely tons of fun on these back roads. And the brakes work good. Yeah, that's one thing I want to do. I know they're not going to work as well as the pads that are probably on it, but I do want to switch over to ceramic pads, because the pads that are on this car freaking put off like a shit ton of dust. And it, like, I mean, you drive the car like one time and then like your front wheels look black already. But I'm actually pulling in my driveway at home, so I'm gonna get ready and wrap this video up. And I hope you guys stick around and don't unsubscribe because I gotta focus. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up, but comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the ST, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better.
Yeah, where's Dada's fast car?
Yeah, look at that. So, I am not that stupid to trade in my GT500 for a Focus. But yes, I did buy a Focus ST, and that's going to be my new daily driver. I wanted to get something that was going to be fun and something that I'd enjoy, and 4 doors that I could put a car seat in the back. But that would have been really bad. But anyways, she is still here in the garage, her little home, and she's dirty with water spots, but I would not do something that stupid. Trade in my car for a Focus. But don't get me wrong, it is a fun car. Both cars are awesome in their own ways. Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Sorry if I threw a bunch of you guys off, but I don't know, me and a few of my buddies and stuff, we were talking like about, I guess, making a video, making people think I traded in the GT500 for the Focus ST to see what people would think. I didn't want to make one full video and just leave you guys hanging, so I figured I'd put this in at the end so you guys wouldn't hit that unsubscribe button and be like, fuck JD, he's got a Focus now. I was here just for the GT500, unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding. But there's probably a few people that probably hit that stopped the video in the middle and hit unsubscribe. But it's all good. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys in the next one. Later.